So we're looking at a section that has the 3 holes that we've drilled recently and the one that we're about to complete currently. These are 10-foot composite assays that show the nice thickness of mineralization consistent from hole to hole. We're in hole 159 currently, and we've got about 1,000 to 1,140 feet of mineralization, so that's tying through very nicely. When this hole is completed, we're going to flip it over, the rig around, and we're going to drill these 3 proposed holes that will carry the mineralization to the south of hole 156, which was our really nice intercept of what, 20 some meters of 9 grams and 38 meters of almost 6 grams. So I'm going to turn this over to Lex and let him describe what we're going to do next.
Yeah, thanks, Greg. So I'm really excited about this. It's a really nice discovery that Greg's done, and a lot of hard work and dedication's gone into it. And to see 156 and the success from that, getting down into the zone, getting into the top of that boiling zone now, and we've followed that up nicely with 157, 158, and now 159. And we're now going to spin the rig around to the south and drill out the other side of 156, which was the really interesting hole with the 9 grams over 20 meters, and see if we can follow up with it and move the strike out along to get that strike extent. Then following up, we'll probably move the rig around to a different site that I think we've got permitted already, and we can still keep testing this strike out, because overall on the property we've got a good 1.5 kilometres to follow this vein out along, as well as heading to the north to really test it. So I think there's excellent potential here.
So following up on what Lex just said, this is a plan view of the holes we've completed to date, and the significant intercepts have been highlighted in red. And although we have drilled it for 1.5 kilometers of strike length, the sweet spot is about a 1 kilometer strike extension at the southern end of what we drilled so far. It remains wide open to the south, and we have pads being permitted to chase that. But our priority would be to complete these 2 pads once the permit is in place, so that we can go down dip of what we're drilling currently, as well as down dip of approximately 1 kilometer of strike length. There's a 500 meter bar for example. So if you rotate that over, we have about 1 kilometer of strike length there. And we're down about 300 to 350 meters currently, and that's where we're getting these really nice 9 gram intercepts. We definitely want to go down dip from that, and these 2 pads will allow us to do just that. Our target is to go down as much as 1,000 meters. So if we have 1,000 meters of strike and 1,000 meters of dip, we can amass some significant tonnage and therefore significant ounces with success in that program. And that's what Lex is going to supervise and run from here on out.
And I think the exciting thing is this is a rhyolite dome complex, so by drilling these holes we're also going to be picking up some grade up higher as well, aren't we? Sort of
we should, and we should also be testing that CSAMT anomaly that we identified back in 2023, but we didn't have a pad that gave us access to drill test that. Now with the completion of this permitting program, we will have access to a drill pad that can test that. So we're actually going to test 2 targets at the same time. We'll test the CSAMT anomaly and the bulk tonnage potential in the rhyolite dome, as well as the down dip of the high grade vein.
And that's what's super exciting to me about coming on this property, is we're in the really early stages of something exciting. We've got the vein, we've got proof of concept there now with 3 good holes coming in, with the 4th one just being finished off. And then we can, when we move out here, we can also test a much down dip extension of that by another 50, 100 metres. So it's a really exciting opportunity, as well as then following up on potentially some more bulk tonnage material in the top. So you've got 2 big targets with good strike extension and good area extension. And that's pretty unusual to come onto a property and just go straight into that.